I'm Dan Binkin, and this is Rob Williams, and this is Alan Morrison, our first month winner in the Dream Big Grow Here contest. We'd like to kind of share a little bit about Alan and his business here at AM Guitar Repair, and talk to you, Alan, about kind of how you got started and what motivated you to get into this business. So maybe if you could give us a little quick rundown on how long you've been doing this, and if you did something before this, what it was.
Okay. All right. Well, I've been working on playing guitars since I was in high school, and then as far as when I got into the business, in the 80s I worked in a music store and repaired guitars and amplifiers. And then I got into the office equipment business, and I was doing that for 22 years after that.
Like
and then,
sales or repair?
I was a service manager. Well, I was a technician, and then I was a service manager for Icon Office Solutions, and that's what moved me here to the Quad Cities, was to take the service manager position 10 years ago. And then in 2008, I started working on guitars part-time because one of the guys that lived here in town that did all that kind of work moved away. And I was at a funeral of a friend who played guitar, and I was sitting at a table with a bunch of his friends that were guitar players as well, and they were saying, well, what are we going to do now that Paul moved away?
Sure.
And I said, well, I do that kind of work. And so they started bringing guitars to me, and pretty soon I just got really busy with it. And in July of 2008, I told my wife, I said, I either need to go full-time or I need to start turning down business. And so we came up with a plan, and in January of 2009, I was full-time in the guitar business, working out of the basement of my home. Yeah.
Big change.
Big change, yep. And then in May of this year, 2 months ago, I moved here to the Pierce School Mall, so I'm renting commercial space now.